The International Monetary Fund has forecasted a robust growth trajectory for India's economy, projecting positive momentum despite global uncertainties. With its burgeoning middle class, robust domestic demand and ongoing reforms, India is poised to sustain its upward trajectory.
The world's attention is increasingly turning towards India, which has become a favored investment destination thanks to its robust economy. Recently, the South Asian nation achieved the milestone of becoming the fifth largest economy globally, marking a significant step in its economic journey. Projections suggest that India is well positioned to break into the top 3 economies worldwide, with a GDP touching $7 trillion by 2030. This remarkable ascent underscores India's growing potential and solidifies its reputation as an attractive hub for investors seeking promising opportunities. The International Monetary Fund (IMF) forecast a robust growth trajectory for India's economy, projecting positive momentum despite global uncertainties.
If you look at the Indian economy now, ever since COVID, it has grown consistently at 7% plus. 9.7% the year after COVID, then 7%, and then this year, if you look at the first 3 quarters, 8.2%, 8.1%, and 8.4% growth in the first 3 quarters. So even with a much lower 7.3% growth, if it so happens actually in the fourth quarter, India will average 8% growth, and I think that is very good, in the current global economic situation. As I said, 3.1% expectation for the global economy.
With a burgeoning middle class, India boasts a consumer base that continues to drive consumption and investment across various sectors. The nation's vibrant and expanding workforce, predominantly youthful in composition, stands as a driving force behind its economic vitality. Spearheaded by initiatives such as Make in India and a series of strategic economic reforms, the government has focused on revitalizing the manufacturing sector, streamlining business processes, and enticing foreign direct investment. These concerted efforts not only enhance the nation's industrial landscape but also cultivate an environment conducive to business growth and innovation, positioning the country as an increasingly attractive destination for both domestic and international investors.
In India, pre-2014, productivity growth annually was 1.3%, the rate of productivity growth. In contrast, the rate of productivity growth post-2014 has been 2.7%. That is more than double. And I think that is a very important driver, for growth to continue to be, a high and for it to be sustainable going forward.
As per Morgan Stanley research report, as India's per capita income increases from $2,200 in 2023 to about $5,200 by 2032, that will have a major implications on consumption basket due to rise in the middle class. Economists believe it will boost domestic demand, leading to robust economic growth.
The main reason for this growth is the home consumption and domestic demand, which is increasing. And home consumption and domestic demand increases because of the increase in the purchasing power, which quite indicate that, yes, Indian peoples are earning more, or they are getting their whatever is the per capita income, that's also rising.
India's demographic dividend, with a large population of young and dynamic workforce, presents immense potential for sustained growth and innovation. As India continues to strengthen its economic fundamentals and implement forward-thinking reforms, its appeal as a dynamic center for business and innovation continues to grow, capturing the interest of the global community and affirming its role as a beacon of prosperity in the modern era.